Alrighty, Mr. Banks. There you go.
All right. Well, thanks again, Harry.
You're welcome.
Great job again, as usual. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks again. Man, that guy is living the dream.
Yeah, what I wouldn't give to be that young again. And that good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Stop! Come back here! Officer! Officer! Officer!
How are you?
Great.
You know, I don't think you guys hear it enough. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
By the way, those pajamas are amazing. Versace? Keep doing your thing.
David Banks. He has everything a man could want. A beautiful wife, a nice house, the perfect job. Fate seems to have been gracious to David Banks. Until today.
Hey! Fuck! That's him, officer. That's the guy.
Mr. Fritz here says you took something from the post office without paying for it. Is that correct?
Excuse me? I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't deny it, mister. You came in, you grabbed a package, and you ran right out.
Why don't you come with me, sir? You can talk about it down at the precinct.
Look, Officer Wilson, a man stole my wallet and ran off down the alley.
I see. What did this man look like?
I don't know. He crashed into me, knocked me on the ground. He stole my wallet and ran off.
Well, sir, we can discuss all of this down at the precinct. You can tell me what you know there.
Is this really necessary?
I think so.
Do you know who I am? Look, like I told you, I just finished my weekly haircut at Harry's. Some guy comes crashing into me, steals my wallet, and takes off down the alley.
So you've said, but we've shown your photo down at Harry's, and he says he's never seen you before.
Doesn't make any sense. I've known Harry for years. I've been going there every week to get my haircut.
And you say your name is David Banks.
That's right, detective. My name is David Banks. I live at 320 Sycamore Street on the southeast corner of town. I work for GCS and I make about 10 times your measly little salary.
Well, Mr. Banks, I'm afraid we're gonna have to hold you. You see, stealing from the post office? That's a federal crime.
What do you mean a federal crime? I told you I didn't steal anything. That's what I've been trying to tell you. How long is this gonna take? I have to get to work or I at least have to phone in. I know my rights, detective.
Well, we're gonna hold you until we can verify your story. You can call your employer shortly.
Good afternoon, sir. How may I help you?
I'd like to speak to the owner of this establishment, if he's available.
Well, she is. Let me get her for you. Your name, sir?
Detective Collins, 3rd Precinct.
Hi, Amy. There's a Detective Collins here to see you. All right. Thank you. She'll be right with you, Detective.
Thank you, ma'am.
Everyone's ready, except for David.
Tell him I'll be right in. Hello, Detective. I'm Amy Billings. What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm here about one of your employees, Mr. David Banks.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Yes, he's fine, but we are holding him down at the station for questioning. Now, I wonder if you can identify the man in this photo for me, Ms. Billings?
I'm sorry. I don't recall ever seeing him before.
So you're saying that the man in this photo is definitely not David Banks?
Of that I can be sure. When you mentioned David's name, I was concerned because he hasn't come into work today, nor is he called, which is highly unusual. He's such a workaholic.
Thank you. I won't take up any more of your time, Ms. Billings, and I appreciate your assistance.
No problem.
What was that all about?
I was asking questions about David.
Well, I hope everything's all right.
So do I.
Good afternoon. May I help you with something?
Yes, ma'am. Detective Aubrey Collins with the 3rd Precinct. Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
For sure, Detective. What's this all about?
Well, we got a man down at the station that says his name is David Banks, and that this is his address.
Honey? Honey, can you come here for a moment?
What is it, dear?
Mr. Banks? Mr. David Banks?
Yes, sir. You the police?
Yes, Detective Aubrey Collins with the 3rd Precinct. You know, we got a man down at the station that says he's David Banks, and that this is his home address.
Clearly he's confused. What makes him think he's me?
Well, he is rather convincing. Have either of you seen this man before?
Nope, never seen him before.
Sorry.
Well, sorry to bother you folks. Appreciate your help.
No problem, Detective. Hopefully he gets the help he needs.
I gotta finish getting ready. Watch your step. Stop. Sit.
Stay here till I get back to you.
Tough one out there?
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, if he's smart, he won't try and talk back.
Jimmy Keeves. Why am I not surprised?
Did you find anything out?
Yes and no. Not quite sure what to make of it, though. Nothing checks out, and nobody seems to know this guy. And yet, for some reason, I believe him. He's given me detailed information that has led me to believe that he is who he says he is, And yet, I just met the real David Banks and his wife. They have no clue who this guy is.
Well, maybe he was stalking them.
For what reason? To avoid paying a small postage fee on a package? Unlikely.
Hey, Sully.
What do you got for me, Lexi?
Results you wanted came in. Bad guy.
You know you're not supposed to be looking at these.
It's kind of cute.
So what's the status?
See for yourself.
Get this to Collins right away. And I hear Katie brought in our good friend Jimmy Keebs. I want to see him in my office right away.
You got it. The fingerprint results came back.
Our suspect's name is Fred Wood. He's got a long sheet, wanted in multiple states. Armed robbery in Kansas, multiple B&Es in Arkansas, attempted murder in North Carolina, and most recently, identity theft.
Well, he certainly had me fooled.
So what are you gonna do?
Come with me.
Let's go, Jimmy. Captain wants a word with you. Can you let the captain know we're here?
Hello, Captain. Sully's here to see you.
Hi, Lexi.
Mr. Keebs.
Well, well. Jimmy Keebs. What does this make? 4 times now this month?
It was 3. And this one wasn't my fault.
It never is. Bring him in my office right away. Lexi, hold my calls.
Can you stand for me?
Believe me, I'm free to go.
Well, we got the match back on your fingerprints. Mr. Wood, you are under arrest.
No. I told you that's not me. I'm David Banks.
Place your hands behind your
David
back.
Banks. What are you doing?
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, my rights, and you guys are making a mistake, a big mistake. I'm telling you, I am David Banks.
Yeah.
You're making a big mistake.
Can you tell me again that the amount of money you made last year?
David Banks. He had it all. Until a strange twist of fate took it all away.